What's happening, people? We're back, baby. We are back. I have got some news for you guys. Not fun. And I'll get into why in just a minute. I hope you guys... Do I sound okay to you guys? Again, so many issues I wish I could point to right now, and I will get into it in just a minute. Ivar, I see you, my brother. How you doing? How you doing? Just bear with me. Gonna get the community post rolled out, and we're gonna go. We're gonna get going. Okay, sorry about that. Let me ping the Discord as well. There we go. All right. I have had an absolute whirlwind of a fucking day and evening last night. Mainly because last night my boot drive, I'm going to probably repeat myself saying this a couple of times, but my boot drive on my computer last night decided to just kill itself. So I sent, oh, I shouldn't say that because that's going to demonetize me or something. Oh, well, too late. Yeah, essentially it just bricked on me. I had to wipe the whole thing, which means that today I spent the whole day resetting, reinstalling all my program stuff, and that includes OBS. That's why I was a few minutes late, because OBS still had to change a couple of things. Was having issues with it. I basically had to reinstall all my programs, all my editing software. Thankfully, none of my work and footage is gone. It's all fine. It's backed up, so we're safe there. But it was just a massive logistical pain in the ass getting things sorted out. So today has been I mean, I guess you can call it productive in the sense that I fixed all my stuff and all my problems, and we're back to where we were. But I think that's exactly the point I'm trying to make, is that we're exactly back where we started yesterday. So we are behind, but it's fine. It's fine. Turtles, I see you. What's up? Angel, welcome back. JVD. Always Ty, what's up, my man? How you guys doing? Yeah. Honestly, been a bit of a whirlwind day or two trying to get this all sorted out, but we're back. And my computer's actually running smoother than it was before, so blessing in disguise. We're good to go. We're good to go. It's good to be back. And again, I'll apologize for just being a couple minutes late. You know, that's not like me at all. I'm pretty much on time to the day. Hey, no meowing in the chat. We're not having that. But JVD, you are very much right on the money. Liking the stream would be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much for being here. Do I sound okay? Let me know how I sound, because I had to mess with, again, I had to reset everything. I had to rebuild all my stream scenes on OBS. So I am slightly concerned it might sound like dog shit. So let me know if I'm crispy clear for you guys. There's a couple of more things I have to sort out with it. It's honestly, man, it's been an absolute nightmare. Okay, let me do that. We should sound better doing it that way. No, I guess not. Okay, my audio is terrible. We're just gonna have to ball with that for now. Oh no, it's fine now. I know it's good for you guys. Ivan, welcome back, my man. How you doing? Can we get Whisper ASMR? If I made another channel, maybe. Maybe. National broadcaster here leading with McGregor's failed appeal. Not me. I mean, listen, I only read about this like an hour or two ago, so it's pretty fresh news. I mean, I'm not surprised, because wasn't there some shady stuff going around that appeal in the first place? And like there was something that came around about one of the people he was basically pointing at to have evidence was like not correct, or the evidence was wrong or something like that. I don't know. I ain't got a clue. Let me I mean, I've got an article here, but it just upholds the original decision, so not much is changing in terms of the actual outcome. I mean, that's kind of the point. Nothing is changing. So McGregor, because his appeal was unsuccessful, they wanted to add evidence for withdrawal. That's exactly it. Yeah, that's the one, isn't it? Because wasn't the evidence? I remember seeing this a month or two ago. The evidence, there was something wrong with it, or there was some shady information that came out about it, about McGregor's. It's all wrong with that guy, man. Absolute weirdo. The fact he still has fans is deeply questionable. Not our appeals work here. Yeah, you know more than I do, my brother. I mean, I'm not a fan of the man. Definitely not. So I think it's good news, really. Justice, I suppose. Fuck that guy. I just spilled tea on myself. Brilliant. But the reality is, I think when you have a guy like him, people aren't going to change their opinions on him. He's always going to have fans. He's always going to have the hardcore audience ready to see him fight. And, you know, as shallow as it sounds, if he fights in MMA again, I'm going to be watching. Mainly to see him get his ass knocked out, but I'm still going to be there to watch. I don't know what that says about me or the masses, but who knows. If Tony wins his boxing match, we need a video about his story. Ty, it's funny you say that. I mentioned this before. I've done one a while ago on him, actually. I did a long time ago. I did a documentary on him, and it was good back then. But maybe I should revisit it. But to be honest, though, I mean, that was after the last... When I made that video, I think it was just after he lost to Bobby Green, I want to say. It might have been... It was either Green or Paddy. No, I think it might have been Paddy, actually. So then he lost a few more times after that, right? He lost to Chiesa. Man, crazy loss streak. I mean, either way, the story was the same. I told the story pretty well, comprehensively. So I don't think I'm in a rush. Yeah, he lost to Chiesa after that. So I probably won't do one for a while on him. I mean, maybe, because I think he's going to lose the boxing match too. So we'll see what happens with that. There's an appeal there. Maybe I'll do it. What did I eat today? What did I eat? I had a Cornish pasty, which is interesting, with some sides for lunch. And I've just been snacking here and there, and I'm going to eat after. I don't know what I'm going out, so I don't know when I'm going to eat. Going out to meet some friends right after the stream. What's up? I mean, good to have you back, my brother. Good to see you again. Terex here as well. Adam, look at it, guys. Wolf, look at you guys. Rolling in like the Avengers, man. My man, Adam, thank you as well. How you doing? Oh, my God, that voice crack. Yeah, I know for you guys just rolling in, I've had an absolute whirlwind of a last 24 hours because my boot drive on my computer died, so I had to hard wipe it. I spent 5 hours trying to rescue it last night. I was up till 5 a.m., man. I was up till 5 a.m. I swear to God, I wish you saw the struggle I was in. I was literally losing my mind. You know that bit in Breaking Bad? This is kind of spoilers, but if you haven't seen Breaking Bad by now, that's your fault. You know the bit where Walter's like in the crawl space and he starts like screaming and laughing at the same time because he's going insane and he starts laughing about it? That's kind of how I got to last night trying to fix my boot drive. It was actually hell. I was trying to get an early night, you know. I was going to go to bed at 12, wake up in the morning feeling good, and I didn't sleep till 5:30 because I was trying to fix this stupid drive. And it didn't even work, so I had to wipe the whole thing in the end anyway. So we're fine. We're fine. It's all sorted now. Listen, big roadblock, but we're sweet. We're sweet. Happy over Tony. Yeah, man, I do. Age conquers all, man. No one's safe. And Salt Puppy's he's fast. Tony is very much not. Gobby, how has your holiday been? There you go. There's the question you're looking for. Yeah, I got you, man. What's the channel? Is this yours? Tomic, I'm good, man. I'm good. Besides the absolute whirlwind I just mentioned, trying to fix the most annoying thing was getting all my editing software up and running again. Hence why the Lee Murray video has been delayed like crazy, sadly. Which sucks. I mean, it's annoying, but you know, it's fine. I'm gonna really push on it to maybe do a bit tonight, if I have time, and then if not, tomorrow we're going full force on it just to make it easy for me next week, and it'll be out next week. First on Patreon, then on YouTube. So I know, I mean, there's a lot of points you could say that. Let's see. Paradox channel, is this yours? Or is it another? Oh, it's another MMA channel. Oh, shit. Ilya Doc was pretty good. His other videos are high quality. Damn, this looks cool. Has he got using fight footage? Can I show it? I'm a bit concerned. I just want to make sure he's not showing fight footage. So I can show it. Yeah, this looks cool. Hang on. I'll show these thumbnails real quick. I'm just making sure my OBS is sweet. You can see that, right? And you can see me. I think we're good. These are kind of cool, you know. I mean, this thumbnail is a rip-off of Mike Chivaro. So I can't have that. Mike Chivaro is my go. He's my boy. This thumbnail literally is carbon copy of his John Jones one. I'm not joking. It's for his delusional self-belief. Only 5 views in 3 hours. Oh, I've got to be careful there. I know you can't hear the sound. I'm just curious. This is pretty good. Yeah, he knows the game. That makes some good shit, apparently. I mean, listen, I'll shout him out. Baradox, go sub up to him. Oh, look, there you go. There's your comment, man. Look, he's the early adopter. I know the game you're playing, man. Early adopter, I see you. Fumbles are stressful. The holiday, group leader at a charity camp. Jesus, I don't envy that. Yeah, man, don't envy that. Going back, it's not much of a holiday then, huh? The diamond thumbnail, there could be one. Yeah, they're cool. I like them. They're cool. What's up, man? How you doing? Good to have you back as well. You know it, man. You know it. Did I see Dana tweets something that came through this week? No, I did not see that. Let me have a look. Did he tweet this today? Recently? How recent are we talking? Apologies. Dana White tweeted this? Just realized I typed. There he is. He ain't tweeted anything on my end. So I'm assuming you're trolling me, or I'm just looking at the wrong bit. Where are you talking, man? Chael made a video about it. Well, that's instantly ruled out any sense of credibility. I don't trust Chael, man. When it comes to reliability, no. Yeah, no. I've long since ignored anything Chael Sonnen has to say. Anything he has to say. We just basically broke down the Abu Dhabi card. Talked here and there about what's next for that division. You know, usual stuff. I mean, we just kind of there was a lot of debate about whether Piotr Jan deserves the title shot or not. And, you know, I don't know. I'm personally not that interested in it to see it after the Merab fight last time around. But hey, some people are into different things. Share the link. Yeah, sorry. I realized Wolf. No one else would have been able to see the link except for me because it would have filtered it out. Yeah. 1 second. I can put it in and it should show up for you guys. Jones versus Aspinall once. Yeah, exactly. I don't know, man. It's a good point. I don't know. I mean, but the thing is, bantamweight's stacked. I mean, obviously, yeah, now Corey Sandhagen's got the shot. I don't know. It just shows you how good Merab is. I can't think of a compelling matchup for him. Yeah, I thought so too, Wolf. I don't know why it's not letting you do that. YouTube's weird because it doesn't tell you that something's filtered out. It doesn't tell you that at all. So frustrating. So, oh my god, why am my voice cracks I've had today? It's wild. I am gonna link the Patreon, of course. Videos first on there, along with a lot of cool shit. That is another reason why I didn't record the. I was meant to do a reaction video on it today and yesterday, or last night, should I say? That's obviously not happened because of this whole drive issues, which literally just bricked me. Which is annoying, but we'll get it done. But I still got did a creator masterclass. I put a link about that on YouTube. How to make the perfect thumbnail. Went in depth on the sort of psychology and that, and it was really fun. Even when saying nonsense, Chael makes it sound good. No, he's just a master waffler. Listen, I'm a master waffler, but I feel like my stuff has substance. He takes ages to say the things she's saying. He takes the long-winded approach within the words he's using, but he also takes ages to actually say the words. That's the problem. I can't stand watching it, man. Antarctic ice wall, that definitely exists, yeah. I'm not meowing, bro. It's not happening. If I hit 1 million subs, maybe. If someone donate me £100,000, maybe I'd do it. I have moral limits. That is one of them. Chael sounds like he's straining for a shit when he speaks. When he does those little pauses, yeah. Frigid. What? Because I don't want to meow. Makes perfect sense. Oh my god. That makes perfect sense. Definitely frigid because I don't want to sound like a cat. Genshin Impact players meow to each other. I am not one of them. Oh shit! Battlefield 6 multiplayer gameplay reveal is starting in 10 minutes. I might have to get that on for a minute. You know, I'm kind of interested in that. I've been getting back into Battlefield for a little bit. Pick for DDP Shemaev. I was pretty firm on Drickus, man. I had a vision. And I said this. I made this in a statement. I said, I don't know if anyone clipped it, but I said clip it because I'm standing firm on Drickus du Plessis to beat Khamzat Chimaev just through a will to win, man. Just dig into it a little bit, and Chael was talking about this. It's a year old. Face reveal when? Interesting question. Are you implying that this is not the real me? Because it is. In all my beautiful glory. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I mean, I've never hidden my face. I mean, my early videos back in the day didn't have them. But I always make a point that it was never out of insecurity or anything like that, or like I didn't want to show it. It was just I didn't feel like the video needed them. The videos needed my face in them. Then I realized injecting personality is not just good for branding, it's good to foster a connection with your audience. And I was like, why aren't I doing this? So now I do. So how Hamzat struggling against Burns. DDP going to smash the lip out of rat lip. I mean, rat lip's a term. MMA math doesn't work like that, though, because you say that, but I would always say Robert Whittaker's a much better fighter than Gilbert Burns is. And Hamzat subbed him in the first round, right? So MMA math never works like that. If Dricus beats Hamzat, where does he rank among all-time middleweights? I'd put him number 3, I think. I mean, Hamzat is an incredible win, isn't it? Beating Adesanya and Hamzat back-to-back. Oh, no, he beat Strickland in the rematch, didn't he? I mean, that's a great win as well. Beating Robert Whittaker, too. Darren Till's a solid win. Derek Brunson, decent win. I mean, mate, it's not bad, is it? I'd probably put him number 3. I still think he'd be behind Izzy, just because of how long Izzy had the belt and what he's done in this game, but he wouldn't be far off. I think you give him one more. If he got a 4th title defense of a similar caliber, I think the resume alone would put him above Adesanya. Because Adesanya had 5 title defenses, right? Was it 4 or 5? Let me count. I mean, if you include the interim title, I think it's 6. So he beat Gastelum, technically defended, we unified against so we'll go for defenses. So unified, I'll count that, against Whittaker. Beat Yoel Romero, Paulo Costa, Marvin Vettori, then Jared Cannonier, and then he lost the belt, right? And then he won it back against Pereira. So technically, I mean, I don't know. I mean, resume-wise, that's pretty solid. I mean, I think objectively, Dricus's would be better if they have a similar amount of title defenses, but Whittaker is not as good as we thought this weekend. Agassi RDR could not finish. Ease that decision. I think they both struggled. I think the humidity had a big impact. You could see that on the card. But both of them struggled. It was a very close fight, mate. I can't lie. I thought both guys looked good. There was no stock lost from either man. I don't think it's a case of Whittaker not being as good. I think RDR is just very good too. Prime Hendo versus Anthony Johnson, who KO'd Glover. Oof. I mean, you're talking about 2 of the hardest hitters pound for pound in sports history. I'll go with Rumble, man. I think Anthony Johnson just has that athleticism that Dan Henderson just sort of never did. I mean, I'm happy to hear counterpoints, but Rumble Johnson, scary, scary man. God rest his soul, if there is a God, of course. Hamzat was draining himself severely to make 170. Yeah, exactly. I think that's a good point to make when you're talking about the Gilbert Burns fight being a big factor in weaknesses against him. You got to remember how tough that weight cut has historically been for him and how tough the preparation was for that fight. I think the only actual thing you can point to as a negative that's got fair grounding is the fight IQ. I think his decision to trade and make it a war with Gilbert when he didn't need to, that's the negative point you can look at when you're talking about Hamzat. Rob had a jaw problem. Yes, he did. But, mate, honestly, I don't think that neck crank would have... I still think he would have tapped anyway. Listen, I mean, when you got guys like him and Khabib who can squeeze like that, it doesn't matter, bro. If you're not fully on the chin, if you're on the chin rather than the neck, you're still going to tap because the pressure's that insane. Is his best win Silva or Poatan? Oh, Poatan. That's not even up for debate either. I think because you're talking about the context of the win, right? Anderson Silva at the time was, let's not kid ourselves, far out of his prime. So that win isn't really weighted as much at all, really. But Alex Pereira at that time was, it was Alex Pereira. Whittaker cannot box though. He just lunges with that lead straight. He's never been a boxer though. He's always been a mixed martial artist. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. His striking style has always been very effective. And when we saw that against RDR in a lot of ways, he nearly was about 1 or 2 punches away from finishing him. I mean, listen, there's so many points you can make. If you're talking about not being a pure boxer, then sure, but this is MMA, different argument. Yo, Aaron, what's up? Good to see you again. Welcome back. I got a lot of the old guard here. Whittaker out-jabbed Izzy. In the second fight, yeah, for sure. Burns was also coming up, though. Yeah, true. Neutralizes. I understand, yeah, in weight, of course. I know what you mean. Again, I don't like to draw comparisons when you're talking about Chimaev's career and where he lands, because I think if you're talking about looking at purely from a skill perspective, you can see how good the guy is. I don't think that takes a lot of arguing. I think you look at his fight against Whittaker is probably the best example. His one against Kevin Holland, even if you're talking about the competition not being that high or not that strong or not that elite, look at the way he's defeating these guys, because a lot of these top guys in history of MMA will have these fights against guys who they beat and they should be beating, they're expected to beat, But they don't get them out of there that quick. They take their time and they, coast to a clear, resounding decision, but it's not dominant. Khamzat Chimaev, regardless of who he's faced, outside of Gilbert Burns, I believe, has pretty much been dominant in every single one of his fights. And that's a testament to how good he is. And if you don't think he has the chance of beating Dricus du Plessis, I think that's absurd. I think he's very talented. I'm still picking Dricus because he just would win by bullshit. But you never know, man. It's a great fight. It's a really exciting matchup. I think anyone who fights Dricus is going to be fun because you always have to have a new approach to beat a guy like that. He's so unorthodox. So you're always going to have a new fight. Anytime Dricus is defending his belt or just fighting, you're always going to have an interesting matchup because it's one unique style versus another or a standard one. Who have you got in a fantasy matchup? Khabib versus Khamzat at 170. I think the size difference would be too much for Khabib, so I'd go Khamzat. No shade to Khabib. I think skill set wise, Khabib is much better, but it's the size difference is too much. Johnson was a marauder. I know, bro. Again, a little bit before my time, for the most part, watching MMA, but probably along with Dustin Poirier, probably the two best fighters to ever do it without winning an undisputed title. I mean, Rumble didn't even win one at all. Man. Yeah, that Glover Teixeira knockout is. And the did he knock out Gustafsson, or am I crazy? Or no, Gustafsson knocked out Teixeira. That's what I'm getting mixed up. But I feel like he did though, no? Didn't he knock out? I believe he knocked out Gustafsson in Sweden, right? No, he didn't. I'm tripping. Who was it? The Gustafsson. Didn't Gustafsson lose in Sweden? Oh, he did. He did. I'm right. I was looking at the right Wikipedia page. Yeah, he knocked him out in Sweden. Crazy. In his going in the enemy territory. Dricus, now Khamzat takes it. I've been back and forth on it, but I kind of just decided to say I think Dricus will take it. I've never picked against him since he proved me wrong, and just about the entire world against Robert Whittaker. I've never picked against him, and I can't bring myself to do it now. I really can't, man. Chat stream reaction. Yeah, give me 2 moments. Let me catch up with the rest of these. Chimaev is a generational talent. I'm excited to see him tested against Dricus. Yes, this is good. It's about time, right? A guy who has a chance of taking him to those deep waters. Again, that's what we need to see out of a Khamzat fight. I'm glad we're hopefully getting it. John, welcome back, man. Good to see you. It's been a while. How you doing? He KO'd Gus too. Yeah. You were right. I mean, you were right. What you got for me in Stream Reacts? I can pick this up. Again, I've been getting better with this now. There we go. How's that visibility for you guys? Can you see that? Yeah, you can see it. Every fighter on the UFC Fight Night Abu Dhabi card. Dorita versus loser of Barao. Yeah, I like it. Whittaker Adesanya 3. I think that makes perfect sense. I know we talked about the Strickland rematch being like a likely one. And I like that too. I think the bad blood's there. It makes sense, right? But I can't lie. With the context of where these guys are at in their careers, how close that second fight was, I love it. I love that. Piotr Yan versus the winner of Merab Corey. I mean, sure. I don't love it, but who else, right? McGee versus Montel Jackson, sure. Shara Bullet versus Tulio / winner Tulio / Perez, sure. It's a fun one. Barrio against Bruno Ferreira. That's a great fight. Amabayev, Alex Perez, yeah. Ochoa, Clayton Carpenter, yeah. That'd be a fun one. That's actually a good fight. Guskov, Jamal Hill. Really? That big of a step down for Jamal Hill? I think Guskov's doing well. Krylov versus the winner of Walker Min Yang. That's a bit harsh on Krylov, man. I don't know. I like him, though. I like him. I'm good, man. I'm good, John. How do you think Prime Dishaw versus Prime Aldo goes if they were the same size? It's hard to say. I don't like the same size argument because what you have is everyone says, oh, well, what if... I always make the argument when people bring us the question, what if Mighty Mouse was a heavyweight? It's like, well, you can't judge that because he wouldn't be able to do the things he does at heavyweight. So I don't know. But again, to be fair, I understand what you mean. The Dillashaw-Aldo margins are a bit much thinner than that. So, it's tough. It's tough. I think, honestly, call me crazy that Dillashaw has a chance. I don't think that... I mean, of course he has a chance. He's a phenomenal fighter. The leg kicks for Aldo... I don't know, man. I think they'd be a problem. Prime Aldo's leg kicks are just demonic. Who the fuck beats Merab? No one right now, Ty, if we're being real. I think if he moves up, maybe. Whittaker versus Strickland and Izzy Costa. I don't want to see Izzy Costa again. Who wants to see that? We had it before. And it was pretty dominant. Also, the classic you've ever... Yeah, I'm not... I don't know. Leg kicks, yeah. That's what Aldo was known for. The fight against Uriah Faber in the WBC. That's a classic to watch back. If you want to talk about the best use of leg kicks ever, that's it. Guy can barely walk afterwards. Against the guy as seasoned and as talented as Uriah Faber is as well. That's GOAT shit, man. My chroma key is tweaking a little bit. We want to lock this in. Let's pan this up. Oh. Should we disappear? No. Oh, let's not disappear, please. There we go. Or is that too much? It's a little bit flickery. I don't love it. Bro, I'm out here trying not to evaporate from existence. Can we do this? No. I've actually made it worse. No. Oh. Bro, what did I do? Why is it just being so arse today? Sorry, guys. I should not have touched it. I know it doesn't bother you mostly, but... Okay. Bit more. How's that? I mean, it's objectively worse, but fuck it. I'm getting... Yeah, I got Thanos snap, bro. All the others Israel? Nah, man. Give Adesanya a fun, like, legacy fight, in my opinion. At this point, why would you just feed him with another killer? He's just faced nothing but killers his entire career. Who wins the Hungarian Grand Prix? The McLarens. TJ's breakdown on or honestly elite on the Rampage pod is the star of the show. I was never a fan of, especially with the steroid stuff and the big cheating scandal. But I think as a fighter, I love his style. I think the way he flows strikes. Go watch his win against Renan Barão, particularly the second one where he finishes him, TKOs him against the fence. My God, the way he's flowing combinations in that finishing sort of segment and the whole fight. He's so fun to watch. Some of the best striking you'll ever see in terms of from a stylistic perspective and just to watch is phenomenal. And of course, as you say, his knowledge of the game is just, yeah, unbelievable. It's a shame he can't compete anymore. It really is a shame. And as you said, he got a good mind for the game. Yeah, I've only seen clips of the stuff on the Rampage pod, but I'm a big fan. I missed a couple of comments. I'm sorry. I see you, Astro. Rogue statement. Reason stream was delayed because your Face ID login for the... Yeah, okay. No. I don't do that shit, man. We ain't about that life. What about Old Dillashaw before the shoulder injury versus the Aldo that fought at Bantamweight? Yeah, he'd beat him. Yeah, for sure. Old Aldo, especially at Bantamweight, just was a bit more limited in his skill set because of his age and the weight cut. Progress Izzy is a better example. Adesanya rarely gets leg kicked by anyone else. He's always checking or pulling away. Yeah, true, but he didn't... I wouldn't say that's what won him the fight, though. In the same way that Aldo's won against Faber did. Heavyweight guy last week, Valkaev. Think he would be good for the UFC. You know a lot of fucking absolute killers, bro. What is the gym you actually train at with all these UFC fighters in them? Prime for Prime, DJ Pantoja. DJ, come on. I love Pantoja, but DJ. Obsessed with the edit of him cutting to 125. I haven't seen it. Is he versus MVP if he beats Jared? I don't know. It would be a boring fight. And they're friends. They're boys in real life. I don't think they'd fight. They're good friends. Thoughts on MVP at 185? I think it's better for him up there. I think it just makes a bit more sense. He's talented. And I think with his skill set, he's a tough puzzle to beat for anyone. He really is. There's a reason Gary struggled with him because striking-wise, he's so awkward that you can't really get anything off. There's a reason Ian Gary, as talented as he is on the feet, he couldn't really do much to MVP just because of the styles. So he had to resort to the grappling. And that's where MVP's biggest weakness is. Ops on the UFC, moving up Umar's ranking and moving down Alan's ranking for no reason at all. Yeah, I don't know why they do shit like that. It always confuses the hell out of me. I really don't get it. But here we are. It's weird, right? They just do that shit. I mean, the UFC official rankings are a joke, man. You should know. No one should really pay attention to them too much. MMA fighting's ones are pretty good. Primaldo beats everyone. Primaldo's the best featherweight of all time. I'm not gonna hear otherwise. As much as I love Volkanovski, Volk's one of my favorite fighters ever. But I'm a man of principle, and a man of principle would always say that Aldo's legacy and skill set prime for prime was always better than Volkanovski's. I think that's facts. I'm gonna pretend I know how to pronounce that. I tried typing that shit up. I misspelled it and I got no results into Google. This is how deep in I am, man. Is it got another name? CK. What is it called? Is there another name for it? Because I'm typing that in and I ain't getting shit. Backup's ground games, good. A reversal and sweeps are on point. Yeah, when did I watch that? Like, who did he fight? Again, the classic Tapology moment. Wait, am I tripping? Who are you talking about? I'm so lost. Pantoja is so big and okay, rogue word to use for the description, but I understand your point. DJ at Bantamweight looks so us because the fighters are bigger than him, but also no. I'm gonna counter you there. I'm going to counter you there. I understand what you're saying because of the size, and you are right. When he fought Dominic Cruz, he lost, and Dominic Cruz clearly had a size advantage. Yes, that's true, but equally, Mighty Mouse wasn't even training full time back then. He was still working on a building site when he fought Dominic Cruz. He wasn't even training full time, and it was only after that when he started training full time that he went on his absolute tear. So, you know, apples and oranges, man. We can go back and forth on that. Prime Aldo, Prime Alex. I mean, we weren't far off it, to be fair to him. To be fair, like when they actually did fight, Aldo was definitely out of his prime, but it wasn't that far removed, you know? Does a Prime TJ beat a Prime Cruz? Yes, I think so. Oh, I don't know. They were kind of both in their primes when they fought. Maybe Cruz less so, actually. Cruz was just out of his, I think. Tough. I mean, that fight was razor close. Razor close. I mean, you can score that either way, to be honest with you. Prime Aldo nearly got stopped by Chad Mendes, and he also beat him twice, didn't he? Great. Volkanovski nearly got finished by Brian Ortega. And there's no disrespect to Brian, but he's nowhere near, you know, he's nowhere near as good as Volk or Aldo. Right? This happens, you know, it's MMA. You're going to... A true champion's mettle is tested in those moments. So the fact he nearly got stopped by Mendes and then beat him anyway is even more of a compliment, I'd say. Alican, Valkyrie at the KHK MMA team. Where? Yeah, want to see him in the UFC? What is his name? I'm trying to look up this topology. I'm just going to copy paste it because spelling. He's 14-3, fighting out. Yeah. What I think is the problem with a lot of these guys, and there's no shade, but a lot of these guys, they fight in very questionable promotions. I mean, it's not even, it's straight, oh my God. It's straight up not even loading his record for some reason. I don't know why. I can't see who he's fought, which is slightly interesting. Let's try Sherdog. Okay, Sherdog's loading them. I mean, yeah, he's won. Yeah, he looks, he's fought a couple of... these are actually decent guys, to be fair. I mean, well, some of them. He lost to Volkan Ozdemir back in the day. He looks talented. 32, right in his prime, really. A heavyweight, actually, yeah. You're training with the big boys. Damn. Where's my stream chat gone? There we go, we're back. Picks for the weekend? I don't even know who's fighting this weekend. Bro, it's not, I mean, I don't even know. Who have we got? Oh, is it the Shanghai card? It is, right? Are you serious? Wait. Tyra Park, is this the Shanghai card? I'm assuming it is because of that main event. Wait, isn't Lonnie on this card? Is this the... Wait, no, this is not... It's in the Apex. I'm going to kill myself. God. I really got my hopes up there for a minute. I was about to say, the Shanghai card's not that soon, is it? Is it? And it's not. Of course it isn't. We have another Apex fight night. Kill me. WC Aldo versus Volk that fought Max the first time. I'd probably go Aldo. Prime DJ got put in the DARS by Tim Elliott and Gilly by Joseph Benavidez. DJ will land on Pantoja, but he won't care. He'll chain eating punches. I get what you mean. He could beat him. He could beat him. I think it'd be a tough fight. I'm not doubting that. Natty Goat, GSP, Volk or Islam. I gotta go GSP, man. All right, let's have a look at this card quickly. You guys can see that okay, right? I think we're sweet. Okay, let's break this down. Let's break this down. If it lets me scroll. There we go. We'll go from the bottom. I don't even know who... I mean, I can't remember who she's fought in a long time. I don't even know who this is. I'm going to go with her based on the record. What about Esteban? Who have you fought, bro? He's 13-0. He's fought twice. And he beat Charles Johnson. See, I don't remember this shit, man. I don't even know, man. I'm going to go with him. He looks good, I guess. Austin Bashi versus John Yanis. John Yanis. Is this another Contender Series debut? He lost in... Okay. I mean, sure. Bro, who are these guys? I mean, I'm all for seeing new talent off the Contender Series. I don't mind it. Oh, shit. He got folded by Abdul Malik. Fairs. Puliev. Who did he lose to? Oh, he lost to Chris Duncan. That's it, yeah. Yeah, Vieira Gore will be fun. Treshan Gore is quite fun to watch. Nakamura Fletcher. This is a great fight. This is, I mean, damn. Tough fight for Nathan Fletcher in his second UFC fight. I mean, Jesus. That's a tough one. I mean, Nathan Fletcher, he got robbed against Callum Loughran, in my opinion. And Nakamura is, I believe he's coming off a loss as well, actually. I think he just had his first loss. But he's clearly very talented, right? Didn't he just lose? Yeah, he lost to Gafurov. But, you know, he was on a three-fight winning streak, right? Yeah. Nakamura's good, man. This is a tough fight for both guys. I don't know to pick. Vallejo Silva's great. I love this. More of this. This could be a sleeper fight. Dos Santos he's game as hell. Remember, he beat this piss out of Benoit Saint-Denis back in the day. People forget that. He's got some good wins. Dos Santos is such like a sleeper fighter. Look at this guy's record. Look who he's beaten. Benoit Saint-Denis had a draw with Fakhretdinov. Yeah, he lost to Randy Brown. Lost to the Leech. But he's beat Sean Strickland. That's the one I was looking for. Close fight with Nicholas Dalby. Like, he's been in the UFC for look how many fights he's had, man. He's been in the UFC for 10 years. You know, he's good, man. Good fun to watch. Abubakar Nurmagomedov as well. He's beaten. You know, legit guy back in the day. Still is. Bit of a killer. Why is this here? I just know. Elvis Brenner, Ribovic. I didn't know Ribovic was fighting. I didn't know Ribovic was fighting. If I'm being real, I am now fully invested. Yeah, he did KO Strickland, yeah. Prime DJ is the most skilled fighter we've ever seen. That I very much agree with. I very much agree with. Mad Ribovic. This is such a sick fight. Who did Ribovic just lost, right? Yeah. How did he lose to Nasrat, bro? Such a weird game, this. Man, what an awesome fucking... Oh my... That knockout of Terrence McKinney and then that fight against Zellhuber. Fucking nuts, man. And Elvis Brenner lost to... who was it? Yeah, Joe Alvarez and all of that. No shade in those. Nothing to be sad about losing to those two guys. Tough fights. Rebecca Chris Duncan will be good. I don't know about it as a co-main, though. And the main event, I mean... Who's this, brother? Is this guy got hype around him? I've never seen this guy fight, man. Fairs. I mean, I like Tyra a lot. I mean, he finally experienced loss, which was a bit overdue, I think. I mean, like, I don't know. So much shit going on, man. I can't keep up with MMA no more. I'm trying. Why is my camera so choppy right now? I don't know. Again, probably something to do with my stupid frame resets. I don't know. George, welcome back, my brother. Good to see you. Think Saint-Denis beats Paddy? No chance, mate. Paddy beats the piss out of him. Paddy beats the piss out of Benoit Saint-Denis. I think you're crazy if you think otherwise, man. DJ's the miles better strike than who? Who are you guys talking about? Are you talking about the DJ thing? Are you still talking about the Pantoja DJ? I mean, I don't think it's outrageous to say Pantoja would beat DJ in an MMA fight, prime for prime. I really don't. Pantoja just finds a way to win. He's like Dricus du Plessis. He can make fights dirty. And for a guy who's just so technically gifted as Smarty Mouse, you know, when he gets dragged to deep waters, it's a different game. No one's been able to do that to him, and that's why he's been so good. But Pantoja could be a guy to take him there. So, no, I don't. I think he's got a very good chance in that. Oh, you're talking about Daz. You're talking about the Sandini fight. No, I don't think so. I think Paddy would absolutely have his way with him, man. I mean, again, I hesitate to use MMA math, but I just think the gaping holes in his grappling game is open season for Paddy. Look how easily Moicano took him down early into the pretty much straight away into their fight, and then Moicano proceeded to beat the holy hell out of him. But he couldn't get up. That was the problem. He couldn't get up against Moicano, who's undersized for lightweight massively. He's a featherweight, really. Paddy's big for lightweight. Paddy would absolutely maul him on the mat. I think it'd be crazy to say otherwise. I think that's easiest money you'll ever make. Is Paddy by TKO or sub against Benoit Sandini. I think you take him down and keep him in a mount or like a 3-corner mount or even just half guard. Have him mashed up against the fence and we'll just start beating the shit out of him. Paddy's either fighting Gaethje or Topuria next anyway. Yeah, I think so. But Gaethje is ducking it. Gaethje doesn't want the fight, so Paddy's trash though. No, he's not. Paddy's not trash at all. Paddy's not trash. I think you're crazy if you think he's trash. I said this a million times. People who say Paddy's bad don't want to admit he's good because they don't like him. I'm sorry, but it's true. All of you lot in the chat will know how fierce I was on that Michael Chandler pick on Paddy to beat Michael Chandler. A lot of you said otherwise. I'm not naming names, but a lot of you said Chandler would beat him. A lot of you said, and you were wrong. I went 5 hard rounds with Prime Dodson and won. Came out the gates of hell. Yeah, Dodson's legit as well. No shade in picking either of these guys. You're talking about the two best flyweights ever. Like, you can pick who you want. I don't think there's any problem with that. We're not doing thirst traps over Paddy Pimblett. Not with that peasant ass haircut. Absolutely not. Dodson dropped Piotr Jan in their fight. Did he? I don't remember that. Okay, I can't show it, obviously. Because I would get cooked. And I don't really want to do that. Oh, shit, the Battlefield 6 reveal's happening right now. I will. We'll look at it later. Again, I want to see this knockdown. Dodson's legit, man. His hair was diabolical, though. Let's have a look. Where did he knock him down? Sorry, bear with me, guys. Are you trolling? I don't remember. I feel like I've erased this from my memory. I'm trying to find it. Oh, shit, he did. I mean, it wasn't like... I feel like it was more of an off-balance thing. Like, it was a bit of stunned and being off-balance. But yeah, it still counts. Never ate Paddy because it annoyed me, but slowly but surely he won me over. Exactly. For me, it was the Tony Ferguson performance where you could see the improvements, and he was a little bit more humble in his reaction to that before and after that fight. He was just going to let his results do the talking in terms of how he approached it, and you could see the work he put in, and there was a lot of problems still in his game. So I wasn't going to sit here and say he was going to become a champion at the time, but you could see that he was very much willing to fix the problems where a lot of fighters don't do that. Sounds simple, but a lot of fighters fail to just fix their issues, and they need good people behind them to do that. Paddy clearly does at Next Gen MMA in Liverpool. You know, you look at the development, and then the Bobby Green fight was night and day. Even, you know, the improvement in the Ferguson fight was here, and the Bobby Green fight was up here, and then Chandler even further. Gets exposed next fight. He's not going to get exposed, man. He's fighting the top guys at this point. There's no getting exposed. It's just losing to the better man on the night. When you're fighting guys like Topuria, Justin Gaethje, who can hit that hard or are just that dangerous and multifaceted, bro, it's not a case of being exposed. Paddy is legit. Are we still doing this Pantoja DJ debate? Damn, what did we start, man? What did we start? Ay. What did we start? Let me see this Battlefield 6 thing. I mean, I don't want to get it up. I'm just gonna have it on the side. This looks kind of fire. Battlefield goated game, you know. Battlefield 6 looks cool. What is... Oh my god, they've got like a forge mode. That's crazy. They've literally got like a forge mode from Halo for Battlefield. Oh, that's kind of goated. What the hell? That's sick. Okay, I'm sold. Absolute cinema. That's all it takes. I'm a little shill for AAA games. That looks so cool. Solid game plan by him, but Charles and Ilya would beat Paddy. I don't think Charles would beat Paddy. I think Paddy would beat Charles. I think Ilya would beat him, but I wouldn't. I would pick Ilya against Paddy. But what I would say is Paddy would be a tougher fight for Ilya than most of that top 5. I think he knocked Charles out easy. He wouldn't do the same thing to Paddy. He wouldn't. It would be a struggle to knock him out. I think he would find the chin and he would finish him, but it's not going to be as simple as Charles's was. And I think if he fought Gaethje, I think he beat the shit out of Gaethje quicker than Paddy. I think Paddy's his hardest fight in that division right now, outside of Sarukian. I don't count Marchev because he's moved up. Otherwise, I would have said that. But I think if you're looking at it, like, all of those names, I think Sarukian and then Paddy are the hardest 2 fights for Ilia Topuria right now in that division. And I don't think that's a hot take, man. Not seen on anything on the gaming channel for it. Yeah, I know, man. I do want to apologize for that. It's again just time. Me slacking, and again, I actually was going to edit it today or yesterday. Again, this whole shit derailed me. It's not really an excuse though, because a video should have been out long before that. I did re-record, so I did a video on things the friend slop archetype of games, which I thought was interesting to talk about. I did that a while ago, but it was outdated, so I re-recorded it this week. And I planned on editing it, so I'll try and get it done for this weekend. If not, it'll come soon. I just need to be more disciplined for it, so do apologize, because I really want to build that out, because I love making videos on there, and I think there's potential for a lot of success there too. So we'll see, but I'd like to do that. I'd like to bring that back a little bit more. Ilya refusing to fight Sarukian, he doesn't really mean that. He's baiting. Friend slop. So you know, like Lethal Company, Repo, Peak is one of them, even though I wouldn't classify it in that category. Some people do. It's this sort of emerging subgenre of games, which I thought would be interesting to talk about, because some people are critiquing them, and I just sort of gave my own discussion, on my own thoughts on a little discussion, just waffling. But, you know, back to the Ilya thing, I don't think he's ducking him at all, man. It's just a case of, you know, Ilya's playing the game. He's promoting it. He knows he's a man. When it comes to fighting, he's not ducking anyone. He's just fighting. He's trying to push for certain fights, but he will fight anyone who gets put in front of him. He just will. Charles is done. He ain't the same. Yeah, I mean, he's been riding his luck for a little while, I think. I think the Chandler fight showed that. You know, getting clipped in the way he did it by Michael Chandler in that 5th round, I was a little bit like, I don't know. I don't know, man. I mean, I always thought Ilya Topuria would really have his way with Charles. So, can't stand the accent, though, therefore he loses. That's valid. First exchange between Gaethje and Ilya is when that fight ends. Ilya is just different. It's tough, man. I mean, with Gaethje, I agree. I think Gaethje is just not... He won't be able to take those shots, especially against Ilya Topuria. And honestly, Paddy probably won't either. But I think Paddy would just fare better than Gaethje could. That's my point. Pretending to duck. Who's putting these ideas in these guys' head? He's not ducking it, man. He ain't. He's just promoting that fight. I mean, you can't run from Sarukian, who's that good. JDM Islam pick JDM. JDM. I think JDM might... JDM by decision, but TKO is not out of the realms of possibility. I really don't think. I don't think Islam will be able to keep him on the mat. Peak haven't really played it. Yeah, it's great with friends. Human Fall Flat I've played. Yeah, good fun. I can see the vibes you're talking about, yeah. Oh, Battlefield 6 is coming out October 10th. That's soon. That's 2 months. Just over 2 months' time. And there's early access, right? Oh, wait. Early access, play for free. Oh, it's in a couple of weeks. It's in like a week. Wait, they're showing something else? Oh, they got a secret at the end. No, I don't even know. Bad form of promoting fights. Yeah, I don't disagree, but as long as you've got the name in... All it comes down to is names and headlines, man. That's what it comes down to, like 90% of the time. Sorry, what is going on? Oh, are they just bringing back Battle for Free maps? I don't know what that means. Oh, it's just a Battle Royale, I think. Great. I don't care. Too slow. Justin's too slow, but if he somehow pulls the upset, that would make me happy. It'll be kind of wholesome. I don't really like Justin like that much. I like him, but I'm never like had that same sort of I really want to see this guy win attachment as a guy like Ilya Topuria, because I just think Ilya Topuria's story is just so... In terms of his fighting career, it's just fucking incredible. I just want to see the sort of miracle keep going. Not miracle, but like what he keeps doing to everyone, just consistently over and over again. I just want to keep seeing that. You know? Like I'm just riding the train till the wheels fall off, or the bus till the wheels falls off, whatever the phrase is. You know what I mean? Tone dev after John Jones literally ducked. Different context, I'd say. Ilya just likes to speak after he carried Volk. He said he won't fight Max and he'd give Ortega the shot. Yeah. And then exactly, what did he do? He went and knocked his ass out. So, they're showing off a bunch of streamers are playing Battlefield 6. I don't care. I will watch it later. Oh my god, audio. But it looks good. Looks good, looks interesting. He's so autistic. Well, Justin or Ilya? Yeah, exactly. When you talk about no personality, I think he's just got a bit of autism. He's kind of what I do like about Gaethje, he's quite reserved, man. You know, when it comes to the violence, he's awesome. As I said, I had the privilege of seeing him fight in London. It was fucking incredible. I mean, and he put on a show for the fans, and he said it on the mic afterwards when he beat Fiziev. He said, "We want to put on a show for you guys," you know, and we did. You know, I can't remember if he said that in the post-fight press conference or in the cage, but you know, it's a testament to what he brings to the table when it comes to his MMA career. So. I'm a fan of him as a fighter. As a person, yeah, he seems cool. I mean, I don't know, man. He's just pretty chill. He's just a pretty chill guy. You know, 2 title shots. Was it 2 title shots? Yeah, Khabib and Charles. Did win an interim belt though. Don't dispute that. You know, that will always be his. Did win a belt. Was a champion. I don't like when people say, "Oh, interim champs don't count." Yeah, they do. You know, I mean, some people would beg to differ, but yeah, not me. I'll answer a couple more, then I'm gonna have to leave just a tad early, and I do apologize for it being a little bit of a shorter stream. That's not ideal. I'm just I've literally got to leave like as soon as I fucking press stop stream. So. Would you ever go to South Africa? Yeah, I'd love to go. I'd love to go to Cape Town. I know they have a giant-ass bungee jump there that I want to do. I've never done a bungee jump, and I always said if I was going to do a bungee jump, I want to do one of the biggest ones in the world, and I believe that is. I could be wrong. I think the biggest one is in China, but that will still be pretty solid. It's off that. There's like a giant-ass bridge that it's off it. Let me look this up. Tallest bungee jumps in the world. It's in China. Top 10 highest bungee jumps. The second one is in China, then it's Nepal, Switzerland. South Africa's the 5th tallest. All right, that'll do. I think that's pretty that's pretty good. I'd always wanted to do one, never have. Something to excite me. To have a life, I know, God forbid. Guru said it was awful, did he? I thought he enjoyed his trip, no? Didn't he say it was good? What did he say about it that was bad? I mean, I know it's pretty crime-ridden. You have to be careful in that regard. There's a lot of, you know, the murder rate is crazy. But, you know, I think if you're smart, you'll be all right. As it goes with any city, really. Same in London. Not as dangerous, but if, you know, there's still a lot of crime, you know. If you're smart, though, you'll be fine. Just have some common sense. No water in the hotel? Okay, that is fucked. That's not what I thought. That's not where I expected it to go. UFC 319, day by day, I'm getting more excited. Yeah, man, it's soon. Isn't it? Like, what, 3 weeks? 2.5 weeks? 2 weeks, basically. August 16th, just over 2 weeks. Oof. Man, that's going to be fun. And Aaron Pico, Lerone Murphy co-main is fucking awesome. Elliot Asakura is great. Cannon MVP is fun. Protest Neil is really fun. It's a really, really strong card. How many fights has he pulled out of? What, Evloev? I don't know. He doesn't deserve a title shot, no. He likes 17-year-olds. With that bombshell, I'm going to have to love you and leave you guys. Thank you so much for jumping on, chat with me. Also, apologies for being a couple minutes too late. Again, growing pain issues, getting my OBS set back up. We're going to have to figure it out. It should be fine next time. It was something stupid anyway. But thank you very much for being here. Pico Murphy, Lerone Murphy by decision. I'm big on him. And with that, I'll leave you. Thank you very much for listening, watching. Have a good morning, night, afternoon, evening, wherever you're at in the world. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and I'll see you. That's the no, but I know you pretty soon.